You know what? You guys want to know something weird?
I have been in almost every one of your living rooms. Some of you need to clean up a little. Others of you have a beautiful place. God, I want to come over. I am so honored to be up here. We're going to be talking about the power of mentorship today. And, you know, being in the position I'm in, I'm so fortunate that these guys brought me in. I begged. They said no a couple times. And I was dying to come on board here. And as I have, and meeting everybody here and putting beautiful faces to these internet images that I've seen for so long, and I'm a hugger. I've been hugging everybody.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love connecting with you guys, and the passion that you guys have displayed to me and the warmth that you've shown me has been incredible. And when we call this family, my God, you guys are my family. I love you all very, very much.
Love you.
So to stay on topic a little bit, since we're going to be talking about mentorship, I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story. And it's a funny little story. And when you think about this story, think about it in terms of a generational change. So I've heard some folks come into Kannaway and say that they don't necessarily have a good enroller, okay? And they say that they're looking for someone to actually be their enroller or their upline or take responsibility. And I'm going to give you this story and then I'm going to ask a little question. So, cute little story. This young lady was being taught by her mom how to make pot roast. True story, by the way, that was told to me by the family that it happened to. And this little girl was being told, so you grab the pot roast, you do this for that, you cut off the ends, and then you put it in the oven, and you go to cook it. And the little girl asked her mom, she said, why do we cut the ends off? And she said, I don't know. Mom always did it that way. Let's call Grandma. So they called up Grandma, and they said, Grandma, why do we cut the ends off the pot roast? She said, I don't know. My mom always told me to do that. Let's call up Great-Grandma. So they called up Great-Grandma. She said, why do we always cut the ends off the pot roast? She said, oh, honey, we had a pan that was just really tiny. And you can see how when you're caught in a chain where communication is ineffective, that it can create a big problem. Now, for those of you who are looking for a strong upline to work with, because maybe you enrolled off the internet. Apparently we've got some really great internet tools, what do you guys say?
Yeah.
So someone somewhere is going to enroll off the internet, off of a Craigslist ad, maybe off some share engine thing I heard about. It's possible that's going to happen, and that means some people might not connect with or personally know their upline enroller, and they chase it. So let me ask everybody a question here. Is everybody here willing to help someone that might not be in their personal enrollment tree? What's that? Oh, good! Do you think that the Kannaway folks here are ready to help you if you are considered an orphan and you need some help? What do you guys think? Are you seeing that help here? So with that in mind, with that realization, then the next question becomes, what do you do when you're searching for a mentor? What do you look for? Well, you know, there's all kinds of things you can look for. You're going to want to look for somebody who's going to be able to communicate with you, to be of assistance to you. You might find somebody who's in the same line of thought as you, shares the same passions as you, maybe fills some holes, some needs that you might have. I'm going to give you guys a little thought on how you can move from searching for a mentor towards becoming a mentor. And it's really all about ability, because good mentors have ability, right? But it's not the kind of ability you might think. You see, it's responsibility. You see, it's visibility. It is availability and accountability. And if you take those actions as you move forward, first take responsibility. That means you are going to tell yourself that you have some things to learn. You're going to have to reach out to some mentors. You're going to have to do some learning yourself. And then visibility, letting other people know that you want to be used. You want to reach out to them and let them know, if you guys need help, I'm here for you. Anybody that needs help, hit me up. I'm here for you. That's visibility. Then the availability
is fulfilling what you said you would do with the visibility. You're telling people that you're there for them, but are you actually answering their questions? Are you really answering your phone? My phone's ringing right now, by the way. Oddly enough. So no, I'm not good. Voicemail. Are you available for them as a mentor then? Are you doing what you committed to do when you took responsibility in the first step? And then the accountability, because you now have a continuing education ahead of you. As you move towards that movement of becoming a mentor, you have a continuing education ahead of you. A lot of folks here have done all four of those things, and I think that this audience really is full of almost all mentors. Wouldn't you say, Chris? I mean, I have learned something from so many people here. We've had so many people on the Hangouts that have taught me so much. And really, we can all admit that we have multiple mentors, and we have a lot of people that we learn from on a daily basis. And I've learned a lot from you guys, and I really respect and appreciate that. And I hope that you guys have learned a lot from myself and some of the other folks that have been on the Hangouts.
Yes, we have.
Absolutely.
And I wasn't fishing for a compliment, so. But the point is, I mean, think about folks like Robin Muscari. Like this gentleman sitting right below me, Mr. Brett Matheny. We have learned so much from humble leaders like this, and it's because they had the ability to do it. And that ability wasn't a raw ability, it was a choice. It was a conscious decision to be responsible, visible, available, accountable. Those are a lot of abilities that these folks have shown. And I hope that you guys, I know that you guys have done the same things yourself, but I hope also in looking for a mentor that you find someone who is available and willing to work with you, and that you're able to take that over the goal line. I'll tell you one thing, we've been given more in 8 weeks than any other company of any kind, not just network marketing, of any kind on the planet, ever, all time, ever. I've never seen anything like this ever in my life. I'm pretty sure you guys agree. We are going to be successful here. And working with each other, helping each other is the only way we can get there. Thank you guys.
Yeah!